How to fix broken relationships. Almost everyone wants to be in a loving, mutual relationship. Wrong choices. For some, it is their primary goal in life. Without another person to share their thoughts and dreams with, they feel incomplete and alone. Many will latch onto the first person of the opposite sex who pays attention to them and gives them even small amounts of love and affection. Whether they are compatible or not is often not even considered, resulting in a breakup or divorce, weeks, months, or even years into the future. This is relationship madness. Before you can even have an effective relationship, you must know yourself and what makes you the type of person you are. Only then will you be able to define what kind of relationship will complement you and your lifestyle. Assess your strengths and weaknesses, and decide what type of person would bring balance to your life. If you are shy and quiet, a boisterous, funny person may be just what you need to bring you out of your shell. A workaholic may be drawn to an individual who is light-hearted and not quite so serious, to show him or her that there is more to life than a job or career. Learning what type of relationship you want and following your gut feelings as to who that perfect person may be is a step in the right direction. Write down the characteristics you seek in a long-term partner and stick to your list. Don't settle because you are lonely, afraid, or just tired of being the spare tire at parties and dinners. If you sense that the person you are with is not right for you, don't ignore these early warning signs. Just because everyone else seems to have a special someone in their life, many people, both men and women, will find themselves becoming needy and totally preoccupied with the process of a new and ongoing relationship. They will examine every word spoken and every action taken to try to decipher the other person's feelings for them. This is not love. This is an addiction to the idea of being in love. If you are not comfortable with the person you are involved with, or don't trust them around other individuals of the opposite sex, it is time to call it quits before you get in too deep and get seriously hurt. Fix your relationship madness and take the time to search inside yourself. Find that power within you to be true to yourself. You may not believe it now, but often it is better to be by yourself than with someone you don't really love, trust or respect. Love, trust and respect yourself first, and good things and great relationships will come to you. Sex and the 50 Shades of Grey effect. Have you ever wondered if your past relationship experiences are any indication of what your future relationships might be like? Our personal history conditions us. Think about this. When literature expands to include books like 50 Shades of Grey and you read them, something happens. There comes, out of the blue, the 50 Shades of Grey effect in your life. Think about the implications. You see people become intrigued by what's different, taboo, and arousing. Reading the book or watching the movie can influence a person's mentality. One's own persuasions about relationships can change, making people more apt to change their own expectations in a partner. If you watched 50 Shades of Grey and you are a male, you might have gotten aroused and even curious about what that experience might be like. You may now become obsessed with controlling your partner. Perhaps you might become chauvinistic when the woman you try to control rebels. The movie. Watching 50 Shades of Grey, you might want to experiment with sex in a way that is unlike what you were programmed to think about sex. This can lead to abuse, wanting to control or be controlled, and even invoke fantasies keeping you out of focus and unable to carry out your everyday responsibilities. The positive effect. The 50 Shades of Grey effect can have both positive and negative implications. If you want to think of the glass half full, then think of the positive benefits of this effect. The positive effect of 50 Shades of Grey. 1. Inspire creativity and arousal in the bedroom. 2. Let you experience different types of sexual situations. 3. Help you become more assertive and self-confident. 4. Teach you to be more open-minded in your thinking concerning sex and relationships. The negative effect. When you think of the glass half empty, you can understand the negative effects of the 50 Shades of Grey effect as 1. A sense of inequality in relationships. 2. Stark and contrasting polarity in relationships that create gender and relationship roles that may be unappealing to most people. 3. Human rights violations where human mutilation is concerned. 4. Psychologically damaging effects that could create mental weakness, self-esteem problems and other types of emotional issues. When you look at this 50 Shades of Grey effect, one thing is clear, and that is how people think about relationships. Generally, thinking about relationships can evolve over time, and that is due to the narrative translation that happens through the power of a story filtered through mainstream media. Like, share, and comment on this video. Subscribe to Total Transformation channel.